here from digitalwebstrategist.com. This is the digital marketer vlog. I believe this is episode 17 now at this point. So it's been about a week or so since I recorded one of these, and that last time I came to you guys, I talked about a pact that I had made in curbing alcohol for approximately 28 days, or 28 days to be more precise. And I am on day 10 as of today, which I'm really excited about. A couple other things that I want to share with you guys in this episode is talk about this past weekend where my wife and I visited Chicago for the St. Patrick's Day Parade, and the ability to observe the traditional river dyeing process, which happens near Lake Michigan on the river, and it just happened to be directly across from the hotel that we're staying at. And last but not least, I want to talk to you guys about Google releasing an algorithm regarding doorway pages. So with that being said, let's start things off. I've got a short video clip that I want to show you guys first, to where you can see the process of the river dyeing in Chicago. This is a tradition that started back in 1961. And ever since then, he has really caught on. It's become a national sensation. Over 350,000 people visit on an annual basis to observe this particular process. So it was really fun to see that entire experience, and be able to absorb the experience. So here's a real quick clip. As you can see in that video that I just showed you a minute ago, the actual dyeing process started from the north end of Lake Michigan, if I believe, and ran south. And that was actually the first leg of it, if you would. The boat actually came about a couple more times, and they repeated that pattern dyeing of the river. And it was really lime green, which was kind of funny to see the entire river lime green. And for those of you that have never experienced that, the actual river color, the lime green color, retains for the next 5 hours. So for the most part of Saturday, the majority of the river, the entire river, a section of it, was lime green. So with that being said, moving on to the next thing, and by the way, this was a really cool experience that my wife and I really enjoyed, and I definitely recommend it for anyone, especially if you have a family and kids, to definitely check that out. The next thing that I wanted to talk about is the Google doorway pages penalty algorithm. There was an article that came out yesterday, I believe, on Search Engine Land that talked about how Google is going to start penalizing doorway pages by deducting points from, or establishing an algorithm that would ultimately rank what's referred to as doorway pages. So to be more precise, quoting from the article, Google announced they're releasing a new ranking adjustment to their doorway page classifier to better handle doorway pages in the search results. In short, Google does not want to rank doorway pages in their search results. The purpose behind many of these doorway pages is to maximize their search footprint by creating pages both externally on the web or internally on their existing website, with the goal of ranking multiple pages in the search results, all leading to the same destination. Okay, so the big question really here is how do you determine if your web pages are classified as a door page, which is probably the most common question that most website owners are going to ask themselves. Google actually has a couple of questions that they have suggested that talk about the determination of what's classified as a doorway page and what isn't. So here's a couple of things to factor in: is the purpose to optimize for search engines and funnel visitors into the actual usable or relevant portion of your site, or are they an integral part of your site's user experience? So you have to create that delineation in the particular pages that you're creating, is basically what Google is saying. The next question is, are the pages intended to rank on generic terms, yet the content presented on the page is very specific? So Google is getting significantly more granular about the terms that you use within your context on individual pages of your website. The next one is, do the pages duplicate useful aggregations of items, locations, products, etc. that already exist on the site for the purpose of capturing more search traffic? So are you trying to game the system? Google is basically trying to determine if there's any duplication in content that already exists on your website. Are these pages made solely for drawing affiliate traffic and sending users along without creating unique value in content or functionality? So if you're creating pages for affiliate reasons, you want to be careful about making those index and follow, and therefore using those also for organic purposes. So again, Google is trying to determine where content duplication might be occurring and ultimately trying to funnel out and distill the access content that might be a duplicate instance. And last but not least, do these pages exist as an island? Are they difficult or impossible to navigate to from other parts of your site? And are links to such pages from other pages within the site or network of sites created just for search engines? So there's a few different scenarios here that you have to factor in and consider, and be very careful about not being penalized in the near future with your doorway pages. Another great example of what might be considered as a doorway page, which is very, very common these days, is, let's say, for example, you've created a landing page for using it for pay-per-click marketing initiatives, such as driving targeted traffic from Google AdWords or Microsoft Advertising. Those specific landing pages should really be a no index and a no follow. They should have a meta tag as a no index and no follow, and therefore prohibiting search engine robots from indexing those pages, because again, it might be classified as doorway pages simply because Google can determine through its AdWords platform specifically that you are already utilizing those pages as landing pages and ultimately driving targeted traffic to them. So with that being said, be very careful. I would strongly suggest reading through the article, which I'm going to post in the description of this video, so you guys can visit it and peruse through it and get a bit more acclimated with it. Other than that, I want to thank you for watching this video. Again, make sure you visit my website, digitalwebstrategist.com, and would appreciate it if you sign up for the daily post. You can get the latest digital marketing news straight to your inbox on a daily basis. Also, if you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate the like. I would appreciate a subscribe. There's many more of these coming down the pipe. And until next time, peace.